This college student discovered one simple trick that completely changed her financial life. And if it works for you, it could change everything. Meet Sarah. She's a sophomore at State University, and just 6 months ago she was checking her bank account 5 times a day. Every swipe of her card came with that heart-stopping moment. Will it go through or get declined? Sound familiar? Sarah was drowning. Part-time job at a coffee shop, financial help from her parents. But somehow she was always broke by the 3rd week of every month. Credit card debt piling up, overdraft fees eating her alive. She felt stupid about money and too embarrassed to ask for help. But here's where it gets interesting. Sarah discovered something that most college students completely miss. It's not about making more money, it's not about cutting out everything fun, and it's definitely not about those complicated budgeting apps that nobody actually uses. The trick is this: she started treating her money like her class schedule. Think about it. You don't just show up to random buildings hoping to find your classes, right? You plan exactly where every hour goes. You know which classes are mandatory and which study groups you can skip. Sarah did the same thing with her money. She gave every dollar a job before she spent it, just like she gives every hour a purpose before she lives it. But here's what makes this different from every other budgeting method you've tried. Most budgeting advice treats college students like mini adults with steady incomes and predictable expenses. That's ridiculous. Your income fluctuates, your expenses change every semester, and you're dealing with financial situations your parents never faced. Sarah's money schedule system is built specifically for the chaos of college life. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how Sarah's system works, step by step. This isn't theory. This is the exact method that took her from financial panic to financial confidence in just 30 days. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete system you can implement today, even if you've never budgeted before in your life. Here's how Sarah's money schedule works, and how you can set yours up in the next 15 minutes. First, map your income sources. But do it the college way. Sarah had 3 sources: her coffee shop job, $800/month, help from parents, $300/month, and occasional tutoring, $100/month. Total, $1,200. But here's the key: she didn't just write down the amounts, she wrote down the reliability. Coffee shop, 95% reliable, might get cut during finals. Parents, 100% reliable. Tutoring, 60% reliable, depends on demand. This reliability rating is crucial because it determines how you allocate money. Write down every dollar that comes in, but rank each source from 1 to 10 on reliability. You'll use this in step 2. Second, list your non-negotiable expenses in order of consequence. These are your mandatory classes. But not all mandatory classes are equally important, right? Sarah ranked hers by consequence. Rent, $400. Consequence, homelessness. Minimum credit card payments, $75. Consequence, credit destruction. Phone bill, $50. Consequence, social isolation. Groceries, $150. Consequence, hunger transportation, $75. Consequence, can't get to work class total non-negotiables, $750. Third, assign jobs to every remaining dollar using the reliability system. This is where the magic happens. Sarah took her leftover $450 and assigned it based on income reliability. From her most reliable income, parents plus guaranteed work hours, $100 for building an emergency fund, $50 for extra credit card payments. From her moderately reliable income, $150 for fun and social activities, $100 for textbooks and school supplies. From her least reliable income, $50 for unexpected expenses. The principle: use your most reliable money for your most important goals. Use your least reliable money for flexible expenses. But here's what separates Sarah's system from every other budgeting method that fails. She doesn't just set it and forget it. She has a weekly check-in system that takes exactly 10 minutes every Sunday night. Here's her exact process. Sunday night review, 10 minutes. Check how much she spent in each category. See which classes she attended, which budget categories she used. Look ahead at next week's schedule, upcoming expenses. Adjust allocations based on what's coming up. For example, if she has a friend's birthday party next weekend, she might move $30 from her textbook fund to her social fund for that week. The Wednesday quick check, 2 minutes. Every Wednesday, Sarah opens her banking app and asks 3 questions. Am I on track for this week? Do I need to adjust anything for the weekend? Are there any surprise expenses coming up? If she's overspent in one area, she adjusts for the rest of the week. If she's underspent, she knows she has extra flexibility. The monthly deep dive, 20 minutes. Once a month, Sarah does a deeper analysis. Which categories consistently go over budget? Which income sources were less reliable than expected? What unexpected expenses came up? How can she optimize for next month? This prevents the end-of-month panic that used to destroy her financially, and it helps her system evolve with her changing college life. Now here's where Sarah got really smart, and where most students mess up completely. Instead of avoiding credit cards, she made them part of her money schedule system. Sarah's credit card strategy has 3 levels. Level 1, the foundation card. She got a basic student credit card with no annual fee. This card is only used for one category: groceries. Why groceries? Because she has to eat anyway, and it's a predictable expense. Every week she puts exactly $37.50 on this card for groceries. Every Sunday during her weekly review she pays it off completely. Result: perfect payment history, low utilization, building credit. Level 2, the rewards optimization. After 6 months of perfect payments, Sarah qualified for a better card with 2% cash back on groceries and gas. She switched her grocery spending to this card, earning $6 per month in rewards. Small amount? Yes. But that's $72 per year, which covers her Netflix subscription. Level 3, the strategic expansion. By her junior year, Sarah had 3 cards: groceries card, gas card, everything else card. But here's the crucial part: she treats every credit card like a debit card. If it's not in the money schedule, she doesn't buy it. The credit score explosion? This strategy helped Sarah's credit score go from 580 to 720 in just 8 months. Why? Because she had perfect payment history, low credit utilization, multiple types of credit. Meanwhile, her classmates were destroying their credit with missed payments and maxed out cards. Sarah discovered something that financial advisors don't tell you: small emergency funds work better than big ones for college students. Instead of trying to save $1,000, which felt impossible, Sarah started with a $100 emergency fund. Her strategy: the $100 sprint method. Week 1, save $25, skip 2 coffee shop visits. Week 2, save $25, eat in instead of ordering pizza. Week 3, save $25, walk instead of Uber once. Week 4, save $25, buy generic instead of name brand. In 1 month, she had $100 set aside. That $100 saved her from overdraft fees when her car needed a small repair. The psychology behind this: big goals feel overwhelming, small goals feel doable. Sarah's brain celebrated each $100 milestone, which motivated her to keep going. The acceleration effect. Once Sarah hit her first $100, something interesting happened. She started finding more ways to save. She discovered she could get textbooks from the library. She found a cheaper phone plan. She started meal prepping instead of buying lunch. Each optimization made the next $100 easier to save. The compound effect: month 1, $100 emergency fund. Month 3, $300 emergency fund. Month 6, $600 emergency fund. Month 12, $1,200 emergency fund. By graduation, Sarah will have a $2,000 emergency fund, not because she saved $2,000 at once, but because she saved $100 20 times. Here's where Sarah's simple trick becomes life-changing. While her classmates will graduate with an average of $37,000 in student debt and destroyed credit, Sarah will graduate with 0 credit card debt, a 750+ credit score, $2,000 emergency fund, $3,000 in a post-graduation fund, a complete understanding of how money works. How? Because every semester, Sarah's money schedule gets more efficient. She finds small ways to optimize. Freshman year optimizations, switching to a better rewards credit card, plus $72/year. Finding cheaper textbook sources, plus $200/semester. Reducing unnecessary subscriptions, plus $15/month. Sophomore year optimizations, getting a higher paying campus job, plus $200/month. Moving to cheaper housing, plus $100/month. Starting a small tutoring side hustle, plus $150/month. Junior senior year optimizations. Internships that pay, plus $500/month in summer. Advanced credit card strategies, plus $150/year in rewards. Investment account for long-term savings. These small optimizations compound over 4 years. The real payoff: post-graduation advantage. When Sarah graduates, she can immediately get approved for a car loan at 3.5% instead of 8.5%, saves $2,000 over loan life. Qualify for the best apartment rentals, no cosigner needed. Start investing $500/month instead of paying off debt. Take career risks because she has 6 months of expenses saved. Consider graduate school without financial panic. Meanwhile, her classmates will spend the first 5-10 years after graduation just trying to get back to zero. The 10-year projection. If Sarah invests just $300/month starting at graduation, which she can do because she has no debt, she'll have over $50,000 by age 32. Her classmates will still be paying off student loans. The question is, will you be like Sarah, or will you graduate broke and stressed like everyone else? Because here's the truth. Every day you wait costs you money in fees, interest, and missed opportunities. Your future self will either thank you for starting now, or regret that you didn't.